Yo, what's going on, YouTubers and fellow Transformer fans? It's Casual706 here, back with another review in this case, because this guy's been out of the box since 1985. Now, today's review is for G1 Skylynx, and the review was actually requested by a fellow YouTuber by the name of Windex FMS. Now, on his channel, he actually does some really good stop motion videos. I've been enjoying watching his videos for quite some time now. So you guys be sure to check out his channel, subscribe him, and watch his videos. They're really good stop motions. This guy, he does them at 60 frames per second and everything. I myself dabbled in the stop motions originally with the intros for my videos, but life just got too crazy for me to really squeeze it in. It takes a lot of time to do those stop motion videos, so I can really respect the art. He does a great job with it, so you guys check out his channel. But he's got a thing for G1 figures, and he requested for me to break out my G1 Skylynx to let him take a peek at. Alright, so real quick before starting the video, I've got to say that I bought this at a flea market. So it does have some broken issues. It doesn't walk. It's very dated. I want to say I paid $3 or $4 for it. So, if you guys have any bashing comments about toys, this was a swap meet find. So, just wanted to address that first, because it is like super dusty and some parts are missing and whatnot. So, but anywho, this is G1 Skylynx. Now, Skylynx was also referred to as Captain Modesty in one of the episodes of Transformers. It kind of comes into memory. He was kind of arrogant bot. He felt that he did everything perfect, so there was always some comical little things with his commentary in the cartoons. So there's a little fun back history on G1 Skylynx, I guess. Alright, so in starting off the review, I have him in his combined mode. This is kind of how, or this was almost always how he was depicted in the cartoons. Once in a while you saw the line counterpart, but this is kind of how he was depicted in the cartoons. Now there's a lot of articulation to this. Actually, when I display it, I kind of use a couple of little dabs of hot glue to kind of hold it in position, because after 30 years, the joints are extremely loose on the figure. So, but he's got a couple of points of articulation right here in the neck. There's a joint right there. There's a joint right there as well. Another little pivot point there. One kind of at the head area here. And the mouth opens up. Has a little red blaster in it. And this isn't a reissue. This is the original G1 version. So I think the reissues had black blasters in the mouth. So he's got little teeth there. They're not sharp at all, kind of dulled out, but just kind of show that it has teeth. And a little gold section right up here, that was considered to be his eyes. So, spin it around there. Now it actually separates. There's two parts to Skylynx. I guess you would just call the top one Sky. Now the little chicken leg type things come down. I'm not sure what animal this would be. It's kind of like an ostrich, birdie kind of thing. But the little legs stretch down there and it can stand up. See, my head is like super loose. The wings flare out here at 2 different points. So you get that. And we see, this one's actually 1986 Toy Box Hasbro Inc. Bring that up, maybe we can see that. Yeah, so this actually came out in 1986. Yeah, it was made in Japan. So the little wings flare out there like that. Autobot symbols on the wings there. Very, very dated. There's the side of the bot, kind of close up. Now my back, the tail is actually broken off too. As I mentioned, it's a swap meet find. So it's real loose right here. And this section, that's good. That's a whole section. There's no individual articulation in that. And here's a little tail piece. Now this is actually popped off in my case, but for a couple of bucks, I don't care. I'm gonna actually super glue this back together. So the little tail goes in right there, but mine's broke off. So, and there's a little black thruster section that goes on the back too. And I actually have that, but I wasn't able to locate it for the review. I've just recently started unpacking my Transformers. I thought that I was going to be going through a move, and I didn't actually go through it, so still kind of getting my collection and all, and I'm not sure where that piece is. That's also broken off. There's a little pull-out hinge on the back here that the door connects to, but the plastic snapped off on it. So when I purchased it, it was all kind of busted up, but it did have all the pieces with it, and the lady was real nice about it and sold it to me for a couple of bucks, if I remember right, and just kind of caught it at the swap meet. And it turns into a space shuttle. It does look a lot like a NASA space shuttle from back in the 80s. Did a real good job with it. It's pretty spot on for it. And this little bay right here opens up to kind of show some of the gold interactions with spaceships. I think there were a lot of pictures from NASA with bays open like this, displaying a bunch of gold components. I'm not sure if the engine was gold or what the case was. That pretty much covers the sky part there. So put that off to the side, and we're gonna bring up Lynx here. Now Lynx, all you do to transform that is pull the little head out. Real nice gold shiny lion head kind of there. And it's got 4 legs. They actually, the toy was meant to walk. There are little wheels and the legs actually walk. Here, as you see, we got a switch there, and it takes 2 AA batteries. But I put a couple of batteries in before the review and it didn't work out. So I might open this up at some point if I ever get any free time to see what's going on with the mechanics in it and kind of fix it up. But right now it works as a display item in the collection. So it's a good G1 placeholder until I find something in a better condition, I guess. So the legs actually kind of fold up here. I hope I'm not messing up any joints to any motors in case I did want to repair it, but anyway, legs kind of pop together there and it closes up, and this is just like a little totable compartment mode that he kind of had going on. And I'm not sure what these were for back here, but they popped out probably to keep it from tipping over when it was walking or something. So, and I don't know if you're supposed to have them out in the line mode or what the case is. If you guys know more about the toy, feel free to leave it in the comment section. But that's the little Lynx compartment mode there. And you could pop the space shuttle on it, I guess, if you wanted to have the space shuttle riding around. There's just 3 little tab sections right there, and 3 little tab sections on the carrying thing that you just kind of line up here like that, and it clicks together. I'd have to put the tail back on. So anyway, that's what's up with G1 Skylynx. Now, more recently in Combiner Wars, they released a Skylynx 2, which I'm actually kind of kicking myself for not buying 2 of. I don't believe we're going to get another good Skylynx to display with our classics kind of collection. I only picked up 1 of it because I was going to use it for the combine mode, and I actually saw this one on sale for like half the price that it originally came out, and I just kept skipping over it. Life was kind of hard at the moment, so. But anyway, that's those 2 kind of compared upon each other. I actually did a review on this guy too on my channel. You have to go back probably 2 years back in my videos to see it. But just to kind of give you an idea of how they redid it and scale wise. Maybe a lot of people haven't seen one up close or whatever, but they've probably seen this one since it's a more recent toy. So I figured I'd break that out to do a comparison. Wish it was in better condition. Did a little requested review for a buddy. So if you guys liked the video, click the like button. Also leave me a comment. I'd love to talk with you guys about Skylynx or any other Transformers. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any Transformer unboxings or other cool videos in the very near future. And with all that said, appreciate the view again, guys. Casual 706, out.